You guys ready, right?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Welcome back, guys, to INOMANDCHILL. This is what episode? What we doing? Episode 3, 4, 5? We don't even know anymore. But this is season 2, and I know, right? I know it's been hard. But today we are here with my personal trainer, also a real good friend of mine, and also my mentor, Allmightdejan. Did I say that right? I don't want to like butcher your
I'm
name.
your trainer and you butchered my name?
I know, right? Yeah.
Fucked up, bro.
Like I've known you for we've been together for like years. Yeah.
Since COVID.
Yeah, and I still haven't known how to pronounce your name.
It's day on.
Dejan, there you go.
Easiest thing. I mean, it's only been 3 years. It's fine.
Well, at least now I know. Would you want to tell the audience who you are and like what do you do?
Sure. So,
Please.
I'm a bodybuilder, amateur level, aspiring pro. I'm also a co-owner of a bodybuilding posing and clinic company. So we help people go and compete in bodybuilding. But obviously, as a personal trainer, it's my full-time job. I also help out everyone with just lifestyle changes, fitness, nutrition, being just the healthy, fit mom to an extreme muscle mass monster on stage. So it all depends on variety of goals of depending what they want to do.
Perfect. And also my co-host James Lalo _
What's up, y'all? Welcome back.
Yeah. And as you can see, guys, the background is different. You know, we're obviously at the gym, and we're that's what we are going to talk about. And yeah, let's actually just jump into it. We'll pick his brains out a little bit. Let's talk about the gym culture that's going on right now. Cause have you seen those TikTok of like the girls and stuff,
Oh yeah.
and
When guys are
like when
staring
the
at
guys
you,
are staring
"Oh my
at
God,
them,
you're such a creep," type
you know,
deal.
yeah.
You know, a really big good example. Do you know who Joey Swole is?
Joey
yeah,
Swole,
yeah, I
yes,
love that
yes,
guy.
yes. Joey
He's
Swole,
a big one
amazing.
that calls these girls out. Like, these guys are not checking you out. These people are not paying, especially in a gym like this, $60, $70, $80 a month
Mhm.
to just go look at you. They're here to make progress and work, I promise you. You're going to wear something that someone's going to look and catch your eye. Sure, I mean, someone might be checking out your physique or something, but I don't think most people are intentional creeps going to the gym because of you. So there's a lot of people are just full of themselves in that.
Yeah, that's actually insane on that. Like I've seen like a lot of like girls being called out just because of that, and personally, I haven't experienced that.
Now, I mean,
Well, I hope none of you guys have. So you know,
Well,
I've been called out or anything. You know.
I'm actually scared of it. Like when I work out at Planet Fitness, I would fucking stay away from all the women just because
you don't want
I don't want to be. Yeah, I don't want to be recorded and be like, oh, this guy's staring at me. Because you know, you look 1 second and they're like,
It's a video.
they're staring at you.
And you know, the messed up thing is, do you know how many people stare at me working out or lifting heavy, and it doesn't matter because I'm a bigger guy. And it's like, oh yeah,
Yes.
it's normal to stare at them. But what if I feel the same way? I don't care, but maybe some guys do care about that way, you know. So, but they don't think it that way in the equal way because this is how it is.
Right, you know that since you brought that up, I actually feel the same way because I'm not perfect and I'm just starting to get back to working out and everything. So when I'm lifting, I don't want everybody to be staring at me either. But I don't make a video out of it though,
100%.
and it's totally normal for some reason.
Yeah, and there's I'm sure you see like those funny Instagram reels where the guy and his friend are like dabbing each other up doing a workout, and then they look
Yeah.
at some guy doing a ridiculously wrong workout with terrible form, and then they'll make fun of it and do it. And that's a really hard thing to go by because that discourages people from wanting to even start in the gym, do their journey, because you don't know how to work out. You have to learn. There's features
Yes.
on machines, and listen, I'm expensive. It is not cheap having a personal trainer.
Yeah.
So for someone to invest into a personal trainer, especially in the economy that we have, is not easy. So for someone to go about and just even try to be worked out and then judged or recorded and then posted it on blast, it's not fair, you know.
Right, true. I mean, that's why I'm so thankful that I have you guys. What actually got me started working out is that I have this coworker. He's a good friend of mine now. His name's Matt Spino. He's built too. He's working out every
job, man.
fucking day. He got me into it. He helped me lost like 40 pounds, and then we were working out every Saturday. He taught me how to do all the work. And
Good to have someone like
he
Yeah.
actually brought me here for the first time
Oh, it's awesome.
a while ago, and he taught me all the what's right, what's wrong, and that got me confident enough to actually keep on going to the gym by myself.
Right, and not everyone has a mat, so it's very
Right,
difficult for those
right.
people too.
Right, and then I got you guys as well. Sean got me
Yeah.
going to the gym too. Well, that's why we're seeing.
That's
you,
why I
right?
have you.
Yeah.
That's why I hired you as my personal trainer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I got that kind of model to keep me going.
100%.
Right. And hopefully, I don't have some sort of video from Planet Fitness that I look so dumb or something. That's like one of my fears.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, people are just very cruel nowadays, even in school. In
Right,
general.
that's true.
Yeah.
And so it's a tough culture no matter where you go, and everything's being recorded nowadays and manipulated. I have a friend who did a reality TV show, and he got manipulated into being a very sensitive crybaby guy because that's the narrative they wanted to put out.
Oh wow, really?
And he was just talking about mental health awareness for men, and they made this person seem like a very emotional person on their series because that's the pics that they made it. And you ask
That's
the
insane.
actors on there, like that's not how that guy was at all, but it's what they wanted to sell. So
That's crazy. The whole media thing is just not everything that you see on social media and media itself is real.
no, I mean you'll see a video of me benching 500 pounds. I don't do that more than like twice a year for a video. That is not how I work out. That is not how I get my muscles.
That's crazy.
Most people will just do a certain clip, and then people are like, oh, that's what I got to do. It's not it.
Interesting. Since we're talking about the gym culture, how long have you been working out now?
I'd say about a year.
About a year now. Okay.
Me, I started when I was 15. I'm 29 now, so 14 years.
14 years.
Yes.
What was the biggest transition in the gym that you saw?
Well, you know what's crazy? And I was not a shape at all. I was a very tubby kid. And I was actually born with gynecomastia, which is man boobs. So I was very self-conscious as a kid for that too. I was a fat kid. So I was like James and was scared to be judged and all that. I remember when I first signed up at a gym, I was 16 years old. I worked at an apartment for a little bit. And I worked at Stickworks in Parma. And there was a guy, you guys know him. His name is Big Bill. Some people might know him too.
Mhm.
He is huge. I mean, he's like me times 2 still. And I see this guy working out, and I'd be like, I can never look at this guy. I don't want to be here anymore. And I was literally intimidated. And I left Fitworks, and I signed up at the YMCA because it was a rec, and it was more intimidating because I felt more comfortable, even though I wasn't being judged, but I just felt like I was, and I had a place. And that's where I started off and eventually built up and hired my first bodybuilding coach when I was 19 because I really wanted this for myself and just built from there.
From 19 to 29.
Yes.
And
10
you
years of
saw,
bodybuilding now.
yeah. So that coach, do you still have him as a coach today?
The one I hired at 19?
Yeah.
No. I
Okay.
had him as a coach for about 3 or 4 years. And then I went to a different coach. I was with that coach about 2 years. And then I met my current coach and business partner, Mike, where him and I run the bodybuilding company together. And he's taught me a lot of my knowledge that I've brought to myself. And I'm still learning under him every day.
Perfect. Yeah. Since you mentioned that the intimidation at the gym, I was gonna get in touch to the people that you meet at the gym or you see at the gym, personally as well. When I first started here at Old School Iron,
Aggressive gym, yeah.
oh my goodness, dude! Like I see
You
all
walk
the
in
people.
and you're
It
just
is.
like, I don't fit in. You
No,
should work
no.
out here. I'm like, yeah. Honestly, the biggest, toughest guys are the nicest people in the gym. And we know what it's like to be in James's shoes or your shoes
Mhm.
because we've been there ourselves, odds are.
Yeah.
We've hated ourselves enough to push our limits to be where we are now. So because we know that feeling is why we're so nice and we'll always give you the time of day to take a second and explain to you where you should be and what you should be doing. And if you just literally ask anyone in the gym, 9 times out of 10, they'll help you out.
They'll
or
probably
they'll
help you out, huh?
When you go to a gym like Planet Fitness or any recreational fitness center where people are still learning, it's more of a tougher environment and people keep tours to themselves. And
Yes,
it
yes.
is the most
I
judgmental
definitely
gym
noticed
you
that.
can go to. Not that I'm dogging Planet Fitness. Planet
Mhm.
Fitness is a great thing and it's very affordable for a lot of people.
Yes.
But it's literally yells at lungs. Don't bring a gallon of water. Don't slam weights, which is a courtesy thing, and I totally get. But there has to be some slight pullbacks on those things too.
Yeah.
I remember once in Planet Fitness, because I go there to tan. It's cheap.
Yeah.
I would go there and I'd be like, "Hey, can you record a video of me to the worker?" And he's like, "No, we don't take videos here." And I'm like,
Oh, really? That's crazy. But yeah, coming from Planet Fitness to here, I didn't know what that was. Like you can't grunt, you can't bring a whole jug of water, you can't slam the waist and all that. And like at the time I didn't realize what it was until like I said, until I came here and then everybody was just over here lifting heavy, grunting and just like I said, very, very intimidating. And the way people look here, it's
That's true.
yeah. Like I don't see you guys outside at all. I see you guys in the gym most of the time. Yeah,
"You
I don't.
find me at Walmart."
No, dude, it
Just
is
the cart picking up
insane.
the
I feel like that's like all the people that works out here. That's their job. It's Like,
I always
it's
think the normal
insane.
person, and then I go to public and people are like, "Are you a professional football player?" I'm like, "No, I have no coordination."
Because my first time here as well, like I said, my friends brought me here. We usually work out at Matt's basement because he got like a full course over there. He got the bench and everything. So once a month we would go to like a commercial gym, right? So we went here for the first time, and as soon as I got into the door, I was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
an
gonna
aggressive-
be
It's
this is gonna be."
very,
and they
very
told me too.
aggressive.
They were like, "You might die. You might die in there."
Yeah.
You're not gonna die.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've been
okay.
to many gyms. This is the best gym I've ever been to, and the nicest gym. The people here are phenomenal.
Right.
I live an hour away, and I drive an hour to and from work every day to be here because this place is great.
Right. I agree with that because I got the people that I met, Matt, Adam, Cruz, and Rudy. They're all bigger guys, and if I had known them without knowing them now, I would never talk to them. But they're actually cool.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
they will be the
Yeah.
dudes that be
Very
working out
scary.
hard.
Very, very
Yeah,
scary.
'cause they're the dudes that be like hyping you up. You know, when you're benching your
Yeah, let's go
when
find
your
more. Come
Exactly,
on. Yeah.
right.
Don't give up.
That's how I reached my PR on my bench, 235, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more than 2 plates. It's a big milestone.
Yeah, I was proud of that.
Yeah. When I first saw Coach Mike, I'm just like, this guy is not real.
Yeah, he's a.
He is, bro. He is an action figure. There's no way.
That is to be an
Dude.
open bodybuilder and the top in the world is a pro bodybuilder.
He's huge, and I can't believe he's up to that age too.
Yeah, and you know,
Insane.
I hate working out with him sometimes because he has so many injuries from his past that I'm
Really?
learning from
Huh.
because he doesn't want me to get those same injuries, so he
Okay.
trains me properly. But he has such a messed up back from a car accident. I
Mm-hmm.
can't even complain about my back because the man will show me his X-ray, and I'll be like, "Okay, I get it. I know. I'll do the workout. It's fine."
It's like getting hit by a car.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen. Right. I wonder what happened to the car.
It's total.
It's total.
That's right.
Of course. Looking that big, do you take any supplements? Like, what would you elaborate on that actually?
So supplements, I think, is very important for a lot of people, every single person. And the reason being is, let's just start at the basic level. Just your vitamins, vitamin A, B, C, D, zinc, iron. You don't get these things in day-to-day nutrition.
Okay.
I mean, even if I were to give you a very proper meal plan, you'll get most of it, but even then, you're going to be lacking a lot of those vitamins. And because of our food is so processed, you're lacking a lot of those vitamins there too as well. So all of my clients, I always put them on a regimen of like vitamin C for immune
Right.
system, vitamin D, we don't get enough sun, etc., etc. And you need vitamins to just stabilize your body and feel better in the day-to-day. Now, other supplements like protein powder, that helps you get your protein intake every day because it's just hard to eat that much food and get the right amount of protein.
Right.
Creatine is one of the most studied things you can take. It is proven to work long-term for everybody for strength and progress. And I think almost everyone should take a small dose of creatine. You don't do these loading phases and all stuff. Just plain small dose of creatine every single day. It makes a big difference. So that's another supplement.
Mhm.
And then obviously you can go to the other side of supplements, which are hormones, because a lot of people, because of these deficiencies in our foods, processed hormones, and all of our chickens, and
Right.
beef, everything, they are pumped with all these steroids and hormones. You're not getting the same chicken that you did in 1970. If you were to check a 30-year-old's testosterone today versus a 30-year-old's testosterone in 1970, it would be completely different.
Really?
Most people are going to also be on the lower end of testosterone nowadays because we're out partying, we're drinking, we don't sleep much, we rather prioritize different things. It's okay.
Well,
I'm
we
just
will-
saying, it's
we will-
normal.
We will get in touch on that too later
Yeah,
on.
so when you do things like that, there are many factors. Stress. There's so many stresses in these world to even offend someone of their gender nowadays. Anything. You just get stressed over these little things, and that's going to also lower your testosterone. Just being stressed. Stress kills. So when you lower your testosterone, the quality of everything in your life, for men at least,
Mhm.
go down. And even in women, you get your progesterone levels go down, and that makes you retain weight and lower your thyroid. There's so many variables. So there are so many things that people should always do blood work and check on themselves. And there's a lot of males after 35 that they would probably get a lot of benefit. Like my clients that I
Mhm.
have always checked their blood work, that they'll actually get prescribed testosterone because it's so low.
Oh,
Should be
really?
fine. But as you get a little older, it might be starting to go down, and it's just important to check these things. And you will always feel healthy no matter what, because you don't really realize what you felt like at 20 versus now, because it's not a night and day difference. It's gradual. But if you were to literally wake up today versus 20 when you were 20, you would feel that difference. So doing blood work and keeping on your hormones is, I think, also important for a lot of people, which would also tell you their deficiencies in vitamin D, C, B, iron, zinc, calcium, etc. And that would help you put together a proper supplement regimen or hormone replacements if need be for a lot of athletes.
Interesting. Also, with obviously you're not gonna get all this just through like supplements, all that. The diet that you giving these people, even for me, huh?
That follow it.
I hope they do. I mean, I know I don't. I barely, and
You did a little bit sometimes.
no, and yeah, like you said, all that, especially I think it's especially your diet, right?
Diet is huge.
Huge.
I tell everybody, I just hate that everyone says it because it's just so true. Diet is everything. You are what you eat. If you do not eat enough food, your metabolism will go down and you will not recomp your body. So what that means is if you are eating 2,000 calories a day, but James here can burn 2,800 calories a day, but he eats 2,000. That's fine. He wants to lose weight. Eventually his body's going to be like, this motherfucker will feed me 2,000 calories. Guess what? I'm going to burn 2,000 fucking calories. So now you are burning 2,000 calories. Now you're not losing weight. What are you going to do now? Well, I want to lose weight. I'm going to eat 1,500. Well, A, you're going to feel like shit. That's low, especially for your size. And eventually your body's going to be like, this motherfucker will feed me 1,500 calories. And you're going to burn 1,500 calories again. And you're going to keep going down. So you need to then do a reverse diet. You need a proper diet regimen to make your calories work for you. If you burn 2,800 calories a day and you eat 2,800 calories a day, and you do the proper regimen or outside of that, but eat the right calories, you'll actually start recomping muscle, which will make you lose more weight, and you'll drop weight by eating more food, and you won't feel like shit. It's crazy. But it works. That's why I tell people, here's your meal plan. And Sean's like, you want me eating 7 meals a day?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yes.
Right.
And
Yeah.
here you are 25 pounds later.
I
Now, it works.
do not understand that.
Follow it.
Yeah.
So you have to make your body work for you. So food is just so important when it comes to that kind of stuff if you understand it. But it's really hard to do on your own or even research because there's so many different body types. Endomorph, ectomorph, mesomorph, things in between. And then everyone has genetic impingemencies, low testosterone, low thyroid, diabetic, name it. So it's very important to try to get with a specialist and at least find good parameters within your means. I'm not saying go hire a personal trainer. Not everyone needs one. I'm booked, so I can't help you. But it's just important to at least consult someone, even a dietitian, to understand where you're lacking, like we were touching on the supplements, to make sure you're getting what you need to. Because yes, diet is everything.
Yeah, back to that. You said get a nutritionist. Now that I think about it, actually, when I started losing weight, I was actually seeing a nutritionist. So I think that's where it started because she was like, because back then I wasn't eating breakfast, I wasn't eating lunch, and then I would eat a big ass dinner. Then I'd go to bed.
Right.
Go to bed.
Yeah. And then, never mind. I don't go to bed. I go drinking actually. So no breakfast, no lunch, big ass dinner, and then a freaking big
Whole
ass
bunch of
bottle
alcohol.
of proper 12.
So let me dissect what James just did there. James missed his first window of opportunity to digest food and start his metabolism for the day, which he then led to still starving his body, putting it into starvation mode, and making him store fat because he's not feeding it. Then he finally eats to make his body feel better, to only then go to bed and not use the energy and store it as fat. That's what he just did.
That's why it don't work. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I learned the hard way. Don't do it. But yeah. So back to the diet though. What? Because me and Sean we're kind of stupid when it comes to. Well, we're stubborn. We can't quit alcohol. That's basically
It's
the
a
problem.
hard thing to quit, I get it.
What would you? What do we do?
So you want to live life. You don't want to revolve your whole life around just one. I mean, if you're a bodybuilder, it's different. But if you want to be just general, live life, be happy. Nothing wrong with drinking, but like anything, it's moderation.
Yeah, like to an extent, huh?
To an extent, a day, a night, celebrate, etc. Not every day, then you're gonna have to go to AA meetings and stuff. So these things add up.
We're close. We are close, bro. We are close.
Podcast,
Right.
you don't even know what episode we're on. So
No.
but no, No, so when you do things with too much allotment, you don't appreciate it. You know, like if I wanted to right now, I eat a lot of bland food, and the reason being is because it makes me feel better. It makes me feel more efficient. And everyone's like, "How do you eat chicken and rice all the time?" I go, A, it's really expensive eating as a bodybuilder, so this is cheap. And B, I feel so much better every single day. When Sean was eating 6-7 meals a day, he felt much better. He wasn't tired, lethargic.
I
When you're
did,
missing
yes.
those meals, you're missing out on that opportunity of how you're feeling. So yeah, when you're eating a cheesecake, you feel great in this very moment. And then you're bloated and you feel like shit the rest of the day. So, and then if you eat a cheesecake all the time, it has no special meaning. You don't care about it. But when you're eating clean and earning your life, and then you finally get to eat this cheesecake, you're like, this thing's fucking amazing. Same thing.
Yes.
If you're grinding away, providing for family, whatever it is, and then you have a nice night out with your guys, doing a podcast, whatever, and have a few drinks, it means that much more because you're not an alcoholic drinking every day.
That's perfect. So we shouldn't do podcasts
Maybe not
every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, twice a week. We should. We did it 3 times this week, but this is. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, as you guys notice, we are not drinking on this podcast because yeah,
Work out and chill.
we can't. Since we're on that subject already, the struggles of being a bodybuilder, like you just said earlier, with eating right, well, obviously you enjoy it, but at the same time, obviously you still crave all those like all those stuff that like in between, you
So
know.
bodybuilding, I would say, is the hardest sport there is, and anyone can tell me otherwise. That's your opinion. It's fine. It's my opinion. But the reason I'm going to say bodybuilding is the hardest sport is because it is a 24/7 commitment always. Now, not even to go into off season, which I don't do, right? I try to, but it's very difficult. But just on season, I can grind for 12, 14 weeks to a show. For 14 weeks, I have to eat this exact same meal, keep up with a cardio regimen, and still maintain my same balance of life. Take care of the kids, go to work, do everything. And if my relative were to pass away and I am super sad and I'm competing in 2 weeks,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. I have to eat chicken and rice right now, and I
Yeah.
cannot go enjoy a shot or celebrate.
No,
I mean,
of
I
course.
can, but it's going to set me back and it's going to show on stage. So no matter how hard of a day I have of anything that I do, I got to stay on this meal plan and get into this deficit and know willingly that I'm pushing my body past
Wow.
these limitations. If I'm eating 1,800 calories a day, but I'm burning 3,000, I'm going to feel it. It's going to add up. And sure, you'll get a cheat meal that's still going to be cleaner because you need to refeed your body throughout this process. When you're doing that, even, it's only going to help you for that day to kind of replenish some of those lacking muscles, and then you're right back into that deficit and getting back on the grind. And the closer you get to the show, odds are everyone's genetics are different. Everyone does prep differently, but like your cardio will most likely go up, your carbs will most likely go down, and the energy will be very difficult, especially depending how competitive an athlete you want to be.
Yeah.
My last show, I probably got down to about 6-ish, 7% body fat. I was 201.
That's insane.
I was just over 200 pounds, and I'm 6'4". Like right now, I'm 270, so I was 70 pounds lighter then. So I was lean, and I was eating 1.5 grams of fat a day. To tell you what that is less than 2 ounces of chicken worth of fat. Because I was eating just fish, which has no fat, and rice and vegetables, so I have no fat. When you have no fat, your brain gets a fog. So for 6 days, it was very rough to even function or train people or think for those last 3 weeks that I had no fat. Now I ate a lot of fat for my cheat meal, and all you can eat sushi as much of that stuff. And even then, because you're eating so clean, you can only eat so much at one time. But that was my go-to. I kept a clean cheat, and it definitely showed the conditioning that I brought. It was very good, and I'm proud of myself, and that's why it was so hard mentally. But even doing something that tough, like my expression, I would always tell my friends, like, I will punch that guy in the face right now if you let me eat one rice cake. That's how deprived you would be and how much discipline. I remember in my prep, because it just gets hard. There was one day my fiance, she had frozen yogurt in the fridge, and I'm like, it's low calories.
It's low.
I'm 2.5 weeks out. I just want one bite. I just did an hour and 15 minutes of cardio before bed. I took one bite, and then another, and then another.
Oh man.
And then the spoon was hitting the empty container.
Oh.
All right, 2 pints of ice cream.
2 pints.
Hey, that was the only mess up I had in 12 weeks. It was a hard day. We all mess up. So it's really difficult. You just get deprived, and the hardest part about being a bodybuilder too is you're your worst critic.
You are your worst critic. You're right.
You think you're fat when you're shredded with a six pack, and you're not going to be ready because you're willingly stepping on a stage and letting somebody judge you off of their opinion. It's not like basketball. If I shoot a hoop, it goes in. I just made 2 points. Let's run down the court.
Right.
You are standing next to each other, and this person thinks you look better. That's what I have to go off of the score.
Right.
And that's a hard thing also to object, because at the end of the day, you're like, what did I lose? Was bicep bigger than mine? Well, I mean, everyone's body composition is different. It's hard to judge these kind of things. So bodybuilding is a very hard mental sport in that aspect because it's a 24/7 commitment. And no matter how hard your life gets, you have to stick to it. I had my show a week after Thanksgiving. I didn't eat Thanksgiving dinner. I brought fish and rice and did cardio in the basement after.
Oh God, that is horrible.
It was the week of. I had no excuse.
Yeah, I bet. Speaking of that, like being on stage, I've seen your bodybuilding pictures and like videos, and looking at you guys really, I'm just like, you guys all look good. I'm just like, how is this judges looking at you guys be like, you know what, this guy looks better than him. He has more definition. This and that. And like I said, I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not a judge here
Right.
or a bodybuilder, but yeah, looking at you guys for me, I'm just like, man, all you guys are fucking 10. That's it. I mean, you guys all won. That's it.
I tell my clients, especially if it's your first show, like if you just show up on stage and push through this commitment like this, you win. I don't even care what you place. I mean, I will be happy if you win, of course.
Yeah.
I want to win. I want that first place trophy for you. But
For sure.
showing up is so hard on its own. When I did my very first show, I've done 4. My first show, I was so happy to even just step on that stage and knowing that was the best I've ever looked in my life.
Yes.
And looking from my first show to my 4th, I looked like complete shit compared to my 4th one. But in that moment, that was the best I've ever looked. I was so proud of myself. And that's why I love my job and training bodybuilders. I mean, first off, you're all a pain in the ass. And I ask the same question 30 times, but I've been there, so I get it. But I love you all because I love the journey that we get to do together. And this isn't just a job for me because being part of someone's life like this is incredible. To see someone transform into the best versions of themselves, even though they feel like they're the worst. To look your best, you usually got to feel your worst. It sucks. And when you have lacking carbs, calories, everything goes down. Your energy level, your sex drive. A lot of my clients, they're just like, I feel so bad. I don't want to touch my significant other. And this is the best I've ever looked. And they're looking at me like a Greek god. And I'm like, I know, I get it. It happens. When you're that depleted, you don't have testosterone to work with. When you're stepping on a bodybuilding stage, if you're a natural athlete, odds are you have little to no testosterone because you're so depleted and your testosterone will go down like we talked about.
That's why you need a supplement.
No,
As-
you don't.
You need Viagra. No, you don't. Okay, never mind. Watch porn maybe. I don't know. Something. Yeah, something. also on that, I feel like you definitely touched on the benefits. What do you think are the cons of being a bodybuilder? Well, you kind of like
The cons.
yeah.
Well, it is a very selfish sport.
Yep.
Like I said at Thanksgiving, I had to eat fish and rice and do cardio.
Mhm.
I couldn't spend time with my family. You don't get to enjoy that moment of celebration, like we talked about, like enjoying alcohol with your friends every now and again.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be a little selfish, and you don't get to do that kind of stuff when you're prepping for a show. You have to do what's best for you in this moment because you're prepping for a show. That's probably a very big con because people they don't understand if they don't do the sport. If you go out, you're like, bro, it's one drink, it's one night, it's one piece of cheesecake. It's not gonna ruin your prep.
Right.
It really is. Like I explained to you, you told me I only drank the one day. I was like, how many shots? 15. I'm like, okay, that's about 1,500 calories of empty garbage. And if you're eating 2,000 calories a day, you just ate an entire day's worth of calories of garbage. It just adds up. It does, especially when you're that much of a deficit, trying to pull from storages in your body to be leaner than ever. It's complete dedication and very difficult. So that's one of the biggest things, the selfishness of it.
Holy crap! I heard the same thing from my friend because he knows I drink every fucking Saturday, right? He's like, you're trying to lose weight, but every single Saturday you take about 15 shots, and that's 1,500 calories you're wasting right there.
Not even that. So let me touch base on the calories of alcohol, and I'll go back to the bodybuilding in a second.
Yeah.
So there are 3 types of calories: proteins, carbs, and fats. Those are the main 3. Protein and carbs are 4 calories per gram that you eat. Fat is 9 calories per gram that you eat. There's almost twice as much.
Okay.
That's why fat is like very solid and such, where carbs and proteins are not. So fat absorbs a lot slower. Protein and carbs absorb faster. So protein can actually go into carbs and fats if you eat too much protein, but carbs and fat cannot go into protein. If you eat too much, you'll store it. But your body needs enough of everything. You need
Mhm.
fats for brain function. You need healthy fats that they have, monounsaturated, polyester fats, etc. So there are good calories of all. You can't cut out an entire thing. Like if you want to do keto, I don't agree with that. If you want to try it, it's fine. But I don't agree with ever cutting out a whole entire sub-macronutrition.
Mm.
So carbs, fats, proteins. Alcohol is 7 calories per gram, and your body has no fucking clue what it is. So when you drink alcohol, this is your body: carbs, fats, protein, alcohol. What is that? Hold on. Well, we need this protein for this. We need this fat for this. We need this carbs like this. We got a little bit of extra. We'll put these carbs away for storage. We still got this alcohol. We don't need that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. What is it going to do? It's going to store in your stomach. And that's why we get a beer belly, why it's called, because we store alcohol last because it has no idea what it is. So alcohol is like
Interesting.
5 times worse to overeat on than actual food too, because it's just empty.
Interesting. Don't drink.
So I'm done drinking.
Sometimes.
I'm not.
Or not. Or
But hopefully,
Or-
at least you'd be like,
Slow down. Slow down.
we'll try to slow down, you know what I'm saying? We're still gonna eat healthy
at
regardless.
least, I don't know, start with some seltzers.
Oh yeah, seltzers. I don't like seltzers though.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Like if I drink, I just do straight shots. I
Yeah.
drink 3 or 4 times a year, and I'll take like 20 shots to the face. And that's it. And then I'm done.
Really? That's crazy. When is that? When is
When do I drink?
Well, yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
when is it?
Once
All right.
every
You
3 or
gotta-
4 months, maybe. I don't
You
know.
have to let us know because
Because
you
I don't
know.
want to take a few sips of something and then I just feel like a slight buzz. I'm a big guy. It takes a lot for me to drink. It's already expensive. I went to Vegas. I'm like, how much is the drink? $44. Oh, I'm not drinking. Like you. I'm glad I don't drink.
that is the benefits of being a bodybuilder.
It's
You know,
it's
you know
cheap,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
I'm like Long Island, $44.
You know.
All right, one Long Island. That's it.
Boom.
That's all I need today. I know you
That's
guys go out
insane.
clubbing, spending $500 to $1,000 on a bottle of club.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
insane. I can't do that.
well,
No,
it's like
yeah.
$35 a Giant Eagle.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather go to Giant Eagle and do that at home.
The financial, and it's not like I'm a broke person, but I'm not gonna spend my money.
It's stupid.
Exactly.
So I just don't. I mean, I get the atmosphere and stuff of that kind of stuff, but that's just not for me. For
Yeah, that's why we drink at home.
well, at least support that, so you're at least not going broke drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
No. We try not to at least.
Try not to. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got a little off topic, but yeah. So bodybuilding,
Yeah.
it's very selfish. That's probably the biggest con when it comes to bodybuilding. It is a dangerous sport because you're depleting yourself. Whether you're a natural athlete or an enhanced athlete, you are so depleted that things can go wrong. And pulling these types of nutritions out of your body there are people who have passed out, etc. And then when you're talking at the enhanced level, if you want to be the best bodybuilder in the world, I don't care how good your genetics are. Odds are you're gonna take steroids if you want to be the best. Because if you are the best bodybuilder in the world and not on steroids, you're obviously going to be even better on them because they're performance-enhancing drugs. Your body can only do so much.
Yeah.
No matter how much my brain tells me, 50 more push-ups. If I can't move my arms,
Right.
I'm moving. So people will take enhancement drugs to be able to push their bodies to those next levels so they can train and attain that next level quicker, which, regardless of the consequences, of course, which there are many different drugs.
Mhm.
There are less violent ones and far more violent ones. But when it comes to taking these types of drugs, those are a big part of bodybuilding. Are there consequences that people know of or don't know of? They play with the fire, But
Yeah.
that's probably one of the biggest things because you do also feel this pressure, whether it's a tested show or not. A lot of shows, if you just hop off for a year, you can go compete. You've already put on the muscle from the PEDs.
Right.
So a lot of people, I would say, are not natural when it comes to bodybuilding. I'm not saying there are not natural people out there, but
Yeah.
a lot of people do use those supplements, which makes it a lot more of a dangerous sport because you don't know what you're doing to yourself and changing your physiology. When it
Interesting.
comes to even like testosterone, if me and you want to do a shot of testosterone once, it could have completely negative side effects for you versus me and do nothing to me because everyone's body, again, is different and wired differently and it's going to be different in their bodies.
What would,
Interesting.
What would taking testosterone do? Like,
Well, testosterone in general just increases everything in your body. You need testosterone to synthesize protein. So if you synthesize more protein, you can build more muscle. The more muscle you have, the more fat you can burn in your body. So testosterone is a very vital role for that. And it also gives you a lot of energy, which we all need, of course. So if you have low testosterone, you're going to have low energy and feel like crap all the time. That's why I have all my clients always do blood work so I can have an idea where they're at to at least help either maximize how much testosterone they can produce, because there are ways you can do that through foods and certain things that you do, or if it need be to be prescribed from someone who's a urologist or even at least take something that they can give you like Clomid, which is a natural thing to help you increase the amount of testosterone you can produce. So there's a lot of things to do, but as far as males in nowadays age, it's important to know where your testosterone is at, especially after 30, just to keep in touch to know what you should be doing for you.
That's crazy. I was actually gonna ask you that about the
Sure, if you can, but 30 is like once you're 30,
yeah.
if you're overweight or have a higher body fat percentage, you're naturally just going to have lower testosterone. If you and Sean were to run to that door and back, you're going to be way more tired because of gravity.
Definitely.
That's going to be a big factor. If you think about it, there is 2,000 steps in a mile. Okay, 1 mile. The average person walks 10,000 steps, which is 5 miles a day. That's just normal people. So if you and Sean were to walk 5 miles today, that would be 10,000 steps. And if you are 200 pounds, he is 100 pounds, 10,000 times 100 would be how much?
I have no idea. I'm not good at math, bro. Why would you do that to me?
You're Asian.
That doesn't have to do with being Asian, bro. I did not do well in school. That's why I'm doing this podcast. Huh? It's a million. See, I knew that. He had to think about it.
He did.
Yeah, I had to
A
think
million.
about it.
It was literally just carry 2 zeros.
Yeah, I was like,
I
man.
definitely had to think about it. Yeah.
But it's a million.
That's
so
crazy.
you would carry 1 million pounds as a 100-pound male walking 5 miles. You would carry 2 million as a 200-pound person. So and that's just an average. 2 million pounds versus 1 million pounds times 365 days. That's 365 million more pounds a year. That's a lot of pressure on your joints, your knees, your heart, your organs. No matter if it's muscle or fat, that's a lot of pressure. So weighing more takes a lot of toll on your body.
Would it be the same for, let's say, like yourself? You said, say 5% body fat, right?
It would be the same
It's the same.
stress on my organs and my joints because no matter what, if I jump and land on my feet, it's still 280 pounds of pressure on my joint. I mean, obviously I have muscle mass, so it's going to help cushion a little bit.
Right.
And be a little bit stronger to maneuver my body versus it just being fat and I have frugal muscles. But weight is still weight, so you have to be conscious of that. But of course, at a higher body fat percentage, there's going to be a lot more strenuous on you. I would say a healthy body fat, like even 7%, that's not good. It's too lean, and your body will actually have low deposits in your joints of glucosamine, which is the jelly stuff that kind of helps their joints. So the right amount, if you're a proper person or athlete, is 10 to 15%. That's probably where you can build muscle and comfortably live in that range if you can do that.
So you're only 7% if you're competing, huh? If you're stepping on that stage. What do you think?
Or leaner, but
Leaner? Wow.
like Mike was 3% of his last show.
That is insane.
He's a pro bodybuilder.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so only when I'm competing do I even get that level. Like right now at 270, I'm probably close to 20% body fat. And
Okay.
I'm going to blame Brittany for that, for being pregnant and feeding me all of the food. I have a baby in 1 month, so that's his fault.
Yes.
My coach won't look at it that way, but I'll get back to my diet. I mean, I'm dieting, but it's not 100%.
You're
Yeah.
not going to compete anytime soon again, are you?
October 2nd.
Over 7.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. I start prep in June. I got plenty of time. I can lose 60 pounds in 3 months.
Oh, damn.
I need to be able to post pictures of me naked by my birthday, so we're gonna work on that.
Dude, that's like a month away.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm sure you can do it right now. You can still do it.
Yeah, I could probably do it.
Start a GoFundMe.
I'm
I get 20%.
I'm not trying to make money. I just want to show off, you know.
I'm sure
As-
there's a person in your life that appreciates you.
Thirst trap.
There's a daughter that proves it.
We'd be good. She doesn't like my body right now, actually.
Are you too thin?
Huh?
Are you too thin?
Yeah, because remember back then, like when I was like what 145, 150. Yeah, and it looked good. I even liked it too.
Where you at right now?
Okay. I'm 140 right now. Yeah,
We're getting there.
but when I fought, I felt like that was the best look of my life. I was like what 133, 134, but I looked bigger though for some reason.
Diet.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Listen to your coach.
I did. I still do. No, mostly. I've had 4 actually. 4 meals. Not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, I had 2 more after this. Yeah, I have a protein and another meal. I'm probably gonna eat the Korean barbecue again.
It's okay.
No, but like it's all protein though, protein and carbs. So
And then What are we gonna do after?
Huh?
What are we gonna do after?
Well, let's not talk about that right now.
It's a Wednesday night. It's not a Wednesday night. We just talked about my.
we just we just don't know. Let me ask you this though: what is your as a physical coach and trainer? What is your favorite feature of your body and favorite thing that you work out on?
Legs.
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 Yeah.
Reason is I hated legs, and everyone told me I couldn't have legs because I'm 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
So I worked them really hard, and I lied to myself. I mean, I love leg day. Fuck that. Yeah, come on, let's go. Even though I
Yes.
hated it, but every time I did legs, to me, I was like, I'm that much better than those 3 guys who skip leg day now. And I kept doing legs because of that, to the point where now I have giant legs.
Yeah. I think that's what you did to me too. Like when I first started working out with you, and I seriously hated legs, but then I see, I told you I was like, dude, I like wearing shorts all the time, but then I saw you guys wearing shorts. I'm just like, man, dude, like my legs need to look like that for me to be wearing shorts, So
Well, I mean, a big part too is like you use your legs way more than you do your arms. You have to walk on them.
that's true.
They have
That
to
is true
support
too.
your balance. As a fighter, you get tripped up. That's your
Oh yeah,
base. You're
yeah.
fine.
And
Legs are just the key for a lot of things. The biggest thing is you can put
Yeah.
your legs to failure and feel great about it. Where if you put your other body parts to failure, other parts are most likely, if you're doing back, odds are your forearms are going to give out before your back does. So
Yeah.
you really feel the true
Yeah.
failure. Chest, you're pushing your triceps might give out because it's a smaller muscle to maintain that. So legs, you can really push. Yeah, so that's why most people also will puke on leg day because you can really push harder.
Yeah, and that is interesting because you told me that you said that you don't know what you don't know what your legs are capable of until you actually do it, and then when I did, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't really think that I could push that leg press that much. I'm like, yeah, yeah, it's insane, and yeah, I'm glad I started to love doing legs. So when I see you, we do legs. Yeah, crazy.
I think the first time that we worked out together was leg day. I almost puked that day too. It was horrible.
It's the gauntlet. I gotta make sure you're worthy to come back.
It's the gauntlet. Oh yeah, bro, you did actually really good because Philip was dead. So is Justin.
I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
Philip. I remember that day.
yeah, and so is
I
Justin.
mean,
Remember Justin too? Man,
But Philip was messed
yeah,
up.
Philip was messed
I
up.
went to
Yeah,
the back. I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, oh yeah, I'm okay.
he couldn't stand
When
up,
you
bro.
see Jesus, oh,
We didn't leave the gym for another like 20 minutes because he was just laying down on that side, and
Did you
yeah.
do the same thing that I did? Or?
no, it
Oh,
was
no,
nothing
it
heavy.
was,
Here's everyone underestimates because they're like, oh, we're training for half an hour. Pfft, I'll eat this alive. I'm like, okay, 15 minutes in, they're dead.
Yeah.
A half hour is crazy, especially with all the drop sets that we were doing.
Yeah, if you train correctly and you monitorize your rest, me, as big as I am, I work out 30, 45 minutes and that's it. That's all it takes if you really push hard. I mean, if you want to build pure strength in your power lifter, you need to rest a lot in compounds. Those
Yeah.
are different workouts. When it comes to bodybuilding, beat the shit out of your body. Go hard. You can do it in 30, 40 minutes.
That's crazy.
It was. I could barely finish it too because I was my legs was wobbling. I actually want to do legs more now because it felt great. It didn't feel great at that time.
At the moment, yeah.
But on your mindset,
Mhm.
I remember this is literally 6 months ago. I blacked out doing legs. My coach really wanted to make an example out of me for the team because as a team coach and captain, I got to lead the pack. And so
Exactly.
I can't expect these people to do things that I'm not going to do. So big thing is we're on the squats. We got about 7 plates on each side, not 3 bar, just the machine.
Oh
And I do 20 squats, and I take 2 plates off. I do 5 plates on each side for 20 more, then 3 plates for 20 more, then 1 plate for 20 more. And I'm like, oh man, I did it, hell yeah. Then he's like, put it back on.
What?
So then it was 3 plates for 10 more, then 5 plates for 10 more, then 7 plates for 10 more. And by the time I got that 8 through 10 rep, and everyone, the whole team is screaming at me, I blacked out. I can't even see. I couldn't even rack the weight. They have it on video. They had to rack it for me. I just dropped. For 15 seconds, I was like, this is it. I'm going to have a heart attack. And then
Oh,
for
man.
a minute, I was like, I hate my coach. And then for 10 minutes, I'm like, I'm alive.
Right.
And it felt great. So, yes,
Yeah.
there's definitely a different feeling sometimes to leg day. And I feel bad for those people who don't know how to push to that level because it's something else.
God damn it! I forgot what I was gonna say.
All he said was he does, and that's it.
You know, speaking of pushing to failure, especially in prep, you you have to give it your all, and you have no calories left when it comes to prep. I remember doing my very last day of cardio. It was a Wednesday. My show was Saturday. I went so hard on the stair stepper for an hour and 10 minutes from depletion of death. I got off. My eyes looked like I was bloodshot red, sweat down my face. I walked out. I have a stair step in my dining room, so I'm just in my kitchen. And my fiance looked at me. She's like, "You're gonna kill yourself doing this."
Yeah.
So I had to push myself to this. Like I looked like I was gonna just croak right now.
How long were you there for? An hour and a half?
An hour and 15 minutes.
An hour and 15.
After doing an hour that morning, also,
And then-
working out for an hour early in the day.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
literally my very last day, so I was just draining what was left in my body.
That is dedication and motivation itself, dude.
It sucked. I still literally have the video.
Mindset.
Yeah,
And,
it's a mindset. Yeah.
like Brittany couldn't even stand looking at me because she thought I was just gonna kill myself doing this kind of sport. But honestly, this is the best I ever felt. Was my last show that I did. I probably almost died on my third show. I think because my ulcerative colitis that I have kicked in. I discovered I had it on that show, and that was a very rough prep for me. But we got through it.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that is insane though. Like the things that you got to do to build your body is just fascinating.
It is-
Also
it's-
crazy.
It really proves how much the human body can take.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
We're monsters.
Who's we?
Us.
Oh, I was like, we're more. Oh yeah, we are.
You are a dick.
What do you mean?
Can you next time you guys try, can you just kill him for me? Thank you.
I've been
I'll
I've
go
been
away.
dead here
Next time,
multiple
next time.
times, so
I just want to say, all right, I'll be here.
bro,
Hey,
I
go
have
on
been
with Sean Wednesdays. You can join his session.
man, hell
Kick
yeah.
everyone's butt.
Like I said, I've been dead here multiple times. So that is true though. I got
He
used
complains
to
the
it.
whole time, but he does the work. So.
I did-
5 more.
Right. Also, do you have like any advice to the young people that that wants to start going to the gym, and also to the people that are just intimidated to go to the gym because of what's going on with the gym culture right now, especially with with all things that we see in social media. Please do touch base on that.
I would say definitely a few things. One is just do it. Your body, this is an expression I use for all my clients. Your body is a temple, and you need to take care of it.
Mhm.
Because if you mess it up or let it go, you cannot sell your body like a house and buy a new house and refinance your mortgage. Your body is it. Take care of it and fix it up because there's no moving out. So maintain your body, learn what it needs, and give it the proper nutrition, supplements, diet regimen, and be conscious of it. And don't drink twice a week.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Care about your body and start with just being physical. You don't have to be training to black out leg days. I'm not saying that, but just be conscious. Go to the gym and pick 3 days and just be active and move. It makes a big difference. Movement is life. When you stop moving and you sit on a couch all day, you die. You already are dead. So it's just important to even go outside for a walk or go on a treadmill and walk. Just get steps in. A lot of people who are nowadays, because of COVID, they work from home. A lot of them sit at a desk all day.
Yeah.
8 to 10 hours a day, they're sitting and they get paid well, and then they just go on, sit on a couch and watch Netflix. Go on a treadmill, sign up at Planet Fitness, whatever it may be, and just walk. Listen to some music or watch your favorite show while you're walking. But get some steps in, move your body.
Yep.
When I was doing fasted cardio, as tired as I was in prep, being so depleted,
Yeah.
I'm actually more tired now because I don't do cardio. Because when I move and wake up, and that's the first thing I do in the day, I'm ready to go, fired up. On my off days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that I spend with my family, I'm more tired all day and take naps even than me working a 14-hour shift in the gym, moving around, because this wakes you up and gets you going.
Mhm.
So my biggest advice is just go. Don't be afraid. People are going to judge you, but screw them. They're not going to influence your life or change what you're doing.
That's true.
You gotta be your own person, and you never know who is watching. That's going to eventually get inspired, and then you're going to change their life too. And then it's just a domino effect from there. And all it takes is one person. If one person does it to the next person, eventually we can all do it, and we'll all be better for it.
Yeah.
I mean, believe it or not, with the culture right now and the judgmental people, there actually is more people that would be willing to help you out instead of judge you.
100%.
It is scary, and it looks like people are gonna be mean to you, or they're gonna say stupid shit to you when you're working out. But most people would actually just help you out. I've never had it done, but like online, there's these videos where people go up to you and they'll be like, "Hey, you're doing this wrong, so try this out this way." and
Yeah.
they're not being mean to you or anything like that. They're just helping you out, and I appreciate that type of people.
It all depends on how they approach you too. But I mean, the biggest thing is if anyone were to think about their high school or middle school life, we can all think about at least one bully, one person who's just a dick.
Yes.
And if you think about that person, there's usually just one or two of those kids in school that are just complete assholes. And that's usually in the gym. There's always at least one or two people, and those are the people posting videos. But every other kid in school is fine, just like every other different person in the gym. They're fine. Just they'll help you out, and just ignore the bullies because they didn't make a difference in your life today either. And they're probably at McDonald's. So
Right.
That's right.
Perspective
That's
right
right.
there. It's a great example, and again, just believe in yourself. Just push yourself, and it'll happen. It takes time, definitely, but
Yeah, it definitely
as long
takes
as you
time.
keep on doing it, you're gonna be all right.
I saw this interview with Terry Crews, and he was asked the same question. He was like, Terry Crews. Yeah. What?
the actor?
Yeah.
Where's he?
I don't know. What do you mean?
You interviewed him?
No, I saw. I saw.
You didn't bring him here?
No, I saw an interview of him,
You fucked
and
up.
yeah, I was like, what?
You picked me over Terry Crews?
Bro, I thought I said it wrong. I was like, wait, what?
Go on, you
So
saw
yeah,
him, you Terry Crews. I got you.
yeah, and he was asked about he was asked about like going to the gym, and what he said is, he said that he truly believed that all you got to do for like the first few times, go to the gym, you know, fill it out, touch the equipment, just be there for like 5-10 minutes, walk around, see what everybody's doing, and do that for like a whole week until your body gets used to just going to the gym, and that's when you start actually going to the gym and started picking up the weights. And yeah, he was like, the first things first is you wake up, go to the gym. It doesn't matter whether you work out or not. Just go in there, fill it out, touch the weights, sit on it, whatever. But it's the first thing you got to do is go and walk in the gym. Because if you don't, I mean, what else are you really gonna do? You're gonna sit at home.
When you met them, you're not gonna
Exactly.
Hey, my name is Dejan. Would you like to go to my bedroom and Netflix and chill? No, you go.
Yeah, no. Right.
figure it out, you learn from each other, and
Yeah.
then if it all goes well, then other things come.
Unless you dated a hooker, so you know what I'm saying, that's different though.
How would you date a hooker?
You pay to date a hooker, and then things happen after. I
Just go
guess.
straight to Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
You don't date.
I wouldn't know.
Obviously, he's
I wouldn't know. I don't know. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this podcast that we did here. Thank you so much, D, for being here and talking to us. Giving us knowledge about the gym culture, what you should do with your body, supplements you should take, and also the advice that you gave us. Thank you so much. And to my co-host, thank you for being here as always.
It's great being here. Thank
And
you for having me.
yeah, to Old School Iron here in Cleveland. Thank you guys for having us as well. This is a great gym.
We're gonna put all the
All the
information
links,
in the
informations. Yeah.
inside
Yeah. Also to Center Stage Aesthetics, right, on IG.
Can't say my name, but you say the company.
Yeah. It's, yeah. Dude, honestly, every time that I come here, I'm still like every time I'm walking down there, I'm still intimidated by the people that works out here. But they don't really do anything. They just work out, and they're here to look good. They're here to look good, be healthy, and yeah. And like I said, I don't see them outside at all. I just see them here. Yeah. They're just here. They live here, I guess. I don't know.
Sean's gonna do 100 push-ups for you.
No, we're not gonna do that, bro. Any other things that you guys might want to add on?
100 push-ups.
I'm not doing no 100 push-ups. Thank you. No, I just did like
That's it.
Oh, wow, it's 85.
no.
Okay, no push-ups.
Dude, you should have seen like the shoulder that we did earlier. The shoulder workouts that we did. Insane.
Shoulders are hard because the small muscles they burn out very easily.
They do.
I like
I
those
was on
shoulders.
shoulder too. I was so tired.
Yeah.
I was trying his workout where I go heavy, light, the drop sets.
Yeah.
Just burn them out like a towel,
Right.
squeezing out whatever's
Yeah.
left in there.
I could barely take a shot. That's why it took so long. I was almost
No wonder.
Because my best advice I can give too is watch Dragon Ball Z, as you can see. That's my whole-
Watch, yeah. He loves Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, the
All the
first time
animes.
he had Frieza. No,
Now I have Cell.
yeah, now he got some.
Yeah. We gotta show that here too. His car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go through the gym and show them the gym?
Yeah, most likely. I'm actually gonna.
You should
I
walk
mean,
through the gym and just do a quick.
I hope there's like no people here.
There's probably
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, guys, once again, thank you guys for watching INOMANDCHILL. Also, we are gonna do a giveaway once we hit the mark. We're almost there. So
Subscribe.
yeah, guys.
Don't just watch. Subscribe.
Subscribe, like, comment. Yeah, also lift some heavy shit.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Bench some weight.
Unless you can't really lift it. Don't do that.
Bench more than 235. Text James and tell him in your face.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
So he can push and go farther.
If you bench more than 100, text me. I bench more. A little bit. I don't know.
Does he actually?
I don't know what he benches. We don't max out. I mean, I know I've made him do about 160. So
yeah. No, the last time we maxed out was, I think it was 170. It was over there, and I did that. Oh yeah. That was when I was like, I felt bigger though. So.
I don't know what I bench. I did chest today. I did 315 for 10, but I don't max out anymore.
That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, once again, we are closing this out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We are on Instagram at INOMANDCHILL, also on TikTok at INOMANDCHILL, and on Facebook at INOMANDCHILL. And once again, thank you guys for watching. This is Sean_DC. And on my left, Allmightdejan. Did I say that right? Yeah. Allmightdejan. Dude, you got that from that show, right? What is that show again? My Hero Academia. He looks like him too, bro. You look like him. Yeah. And you even have that costume. You gotta send me that picture and I'm gonna put it right here. That's cool. And also my co-host, thank you for being here, bro. James Layla _.
I'm always here.
Alright, peace out, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
Bye, guys.